Today we start with a kid, 8 years old, holding out a trophy he built with his own hands. Not for himself, but for a man he'd probably only ever seen through a screen. iShowSpeed looks at it, stunned, and asks the only question that matters. How long did this take you? The answer comes back small and matter-of-fact. That's the moment. Not the goals, not the stadiums. A stranger's kindness handed over freely for nothing in return.
Did you make this your own show?
Yes,
How long did it take?
it
Oh.
took me 8 hours.
8 hours?
Yes,
hours.
from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m.
Hard work. Hard work pays off. Thank you, kid, man.
Oh, you dropped this
So he gave me the Lego World Cup.
Does it go in?
A question like that one followed thousands of fans the moment they landed in the United States for the World Cup. What is this place actually like? Everything they'd heard, the headlines, the warnings, the jokes about Americans, was about to be tested against something much harder to argue with. Real people. Real streets. Real strangers. By the end of this, you'll understand why so many of them left saying the exact same thing. They never expected it to be like this. Outside a stadium, a group of English football fans get handed a microphone and one instruction: talk like an American. They don't hesitate.
Oh my God, this soccer is totally awesome.
We need to go to soccer practice in California.
Can I get some fries with that shake?
I'm gonna go get some breakfast. I'm going to get a coffee.
Kim Kardashian is my idol.
We're here at the soccer match, get an extra large Big Mac meal, fatten up.
Can I get some chips with my cheeseburger?
Wait, have you drank enough water today?
Have you drank enough water today?
I'm gonna catch a game and watch the baseball.
Somewhere else, a man sits in his car before he's even gotten out to explore and says the quiet part out loud. He'd heard America described as dangerous, divided, a place fractured down the middle, a headline version built from news clips and comment sections, not from actually walking the streets.
There's one thing they never tell you about the US in the media, in the news, in the places where all the information you hear is how dangerous and divided the US is. Listen, this is the United States of America. We are in Florida, Miami, and look how beautiful this place is. The weather, the palm trees, the skyscrapers, this place has everything. It's clean, it's safe, the people are friendly, and frankly, it's one of the best places in the world to build something, and that's why I came to Miami. Listen, this place out here, yeah, it's a little noisy because they are building stuff, but it's just beautiful.
A world of visitors had arrived carrying a version of America built entirely second-hand. None of them had any idea how fast it was about to fall apart. A British man walks into an H-E-B grocery store on a mission. He's heard about a party snack called sausage dip, and he's determined to make it himself. What he doesn't expect is the aisle. Jimmy Dean in regular, mild, hot, and right next to it, sausage branded by Whataburger, a fast food chain selling raw meat in a grocery store. He says it out loud because he can't quite believe it. That's insane. Then it's the cream cheese, more varieties than he knew existed for one simple product. Then the canned tomatoes, 5 different ways to buy the same can. It's a small thing to notice, but it's the first crack in his assumptions.
Ever since being here in America, there's been something I've been desperate to try, but I need to grab the ingredients. I'm here in H-E-B and I need Tamira to make it for me. Apparently it's a good party sort of snack. So let's see if we can get the stuff and let's see if she can make it. First up, I need some sausage, but not that type of sausage. I need Jimmy Dean. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. They even do Whataburger sausage. That's insane. This one we've got regular and what's this? Hot. Okay, we're gonna go spicy. Next up we need some cream cheese. Look at all these variations. Let's go for the 2-pack, less fat. And finally we need some rotel. Again, lots of variation. We've got hatch chilies there, diced tomato, you've got no added salt, you've got extra hot. I think we just want to go original. Let's go.
He hands the ingredients to his partner Tamira with the confidence of a man who has no idea what he's doing. And a few minutes later, tasting the finished dip off a tortilla chip, his face says everything his words don't quite capture. So good.
Okay, Tamira, I need you to make me some sausage dip.
Challenge accepted.
Okay, here we go. successful sausage dip.
Were you saying
The
that?
first time ever trying it. Here goes. Wow.
Is it good?
It's so good.
No, let me have one. Let's give this a go.
Sorry.
A German woman sitting in her car at a gas pump notices something else. Something almost too small to mention, except it isn't. She can pay right there at the pump without unbuckling a single kid from a car seat.
One thing I really love about the gas, you can pay at the gas station right at your car. You don't have to pack everything. You don't have to get your kids out of the car, go inside, and then come back to just fill your gas. Like, you can just pay here. That's so convenient, and I would love that in Germany too. It's such a hustle to get like everyone out of the car, go inside, pay, and then come out again.
The parking lot makes the same point a different way. A man stands in front of a Walmart, gesturing at the sheer size of it. The building, the lot stretching out in every direction, big enough to swallow whole neighborhoods, back home. He says you won't find something like this anywhere else, and he means it as a compliment. Space in America isn't rare. It's the default.
This is why I love the United States so much. Look, I'm over here at Walmart, and everything's spacious. In the parking lot, there's space everywhere. And you can drive big cars, you can do whatever. You're not gonna find something like this anywhere else. I assure you, I guarantee you're not gonna find elsewhere. Leave in the comments if you agree with me, and why do you live in the United States as well.
A British man walks into the courtyard of Pasadena City Hall already carrying an argument he's ready to make. That whoever says America has no real history, no real architecture, is simply wrong. Then he actually sees the place, the dome, the fountain, the staircase winding up through stone archways. He stops mid-sentence and says the only thing that fits. This looks like Rome.
Whoever said America doesn't have any history or any good architecture, they're wrong. Look at this. Okay, so today, guys, I'm at the Pasadena City Hall. Let's check it out. Wow, this place looks insane. I kind of feel like I'm in Italy right now. Oh, check this out. Goodness me. Probably one of the nicest places in Pasadena. This looks like something out of Rome. Look at this water fountain. Whoever said America doesn't have any history or any good architecture, they're wrong. Look at this. It's got to be the nicest city hall I've ever seen. Look how big it is. Look at the staircase up there. Check out this lantern. It's absolutely humongous.
But size cuts both ways. A European traveller walks through downtown Dallas on a Thursday afternoon, surrounded by skyscrapers and a cathedral rising up between them. And there's almost nobody there. No pedestrians, no crowds, just heat radiating off empty sidewalks.
Please, my American friends, you have to explain me how this works, because my European mind can't comprehend what's going on here. You have these incredible high buildings, but what's in there? Do people actually live in these skyscrapers? How many people live in Dallas? Millions, I guess. So where is everyone? I'm in Dallas downtown, and I don't want to compare you to European cities, but it's Thursday, 3 p.m. and I feel like I'm walking around in a ghost town. Imagine downtown London or Rome without any people. That's just not possible. Or forget about Europe. Bangkok, Tokyo, 24 hours is bustling. In between these skyscrapers are these massive cathedrals, but I wonder if there's no one living here who even goes to these churches. Can I cross the street? Oh yeah, there's no one. Here I found some people, but yeah, it's a public viewing because remember, it's the World Cup, and that's why I also booked a hotel in downtown, because I was expecting to see fans from Egypt, fans from Australia, because that match is here tomorrow. Okay, people of Dallas, you have one excuse. It is indeed 100 degrees, 36 Celsius, and it feels like a sauna out here.
3 cities, 3 completely different reactions. Grandeur where they expected strip malls, absurd abundance where they expected a quick stop for gas, empty streets where they expected crowds. Each one chips away a little more at the picture they arrived with. A woman wearing bunny ears gets stopped on the street by a stranger who compliments them, and before she knows it, the stranger has given her the ears off their own head.
So I literally just complimented someone's bunny ears on the street and they gave them to me. That's how nice people are in America. It's so cute.
A man admits, almost sheepishly, that America is nothing like what the media back home told him it would be.
America is nothing like what the media tells us. Everyone is so friendly, everyone is so accommodating, and I've honestly had the best time.
A street in the middle of New York City, boxed in by skyscrapers, gets swallowed whole by a crowd of football fans singing at the top of their lungs. People on shoulders, flags waving, thousands of miles from home. And somehow none of that distance matters. This is not London, this is New York. They didn't come to America looking for home. They found it anyway in a crowd of strangers who happen to love the same thing they did. Outside a stadium, a fan dressed head to toe as an Egyptian pharaoh gets pulled into an interview, predicting a confident win for his team. The presenter jokes back, admits he doesn't even own an Egyptian shirt, and for a second the two of them aren't reporter and subject. They're just two people who love the same sport, trading predictions like old friends.
This is the real pharaoh. Pharaoh, you look amazing. Thank you. Pharaoh. Now you see my face. How much you think, massive? Inshallah, we will win 2-0. Oh, I think overtime 1-0. Today I'm gonna be massive, but I miss the shirt. Okay. I cannot find. You should wear it. In America, you cannot find a shirt. No, I can't give you one. Today I'm feeling.
That same devotion shows up again and again in the stands. An elderly woman in an Argentina jersey erupting the second the ball hits the net, a younger fan beside her screaming just as loud, generations apart but completely in sync. There's a quieter kind of belonging too, the kind built on inside jokes. A man in a Wales jersey falls asleep in a camping chair during extra time, and the crowd around him goes deliberately, entirely quiet. Someone balances a full pint on top of his cap. Someone else tops it off with another pour, hands shaking, trying not to laugh. Nobody wakes him up. When it finally works, the whole group celebrates in total silence. For one traveller, the pull of all this became something he couldn't just walk away from. Sitting in his car, he thanks the people who've been watching his videos, the ones who talked him into staying just a little longer, just long enough to catch his first ever Independence Day. He'd planned a short holiday. Instead, backed by an audience of strangers online who'd become something closer to a community, he extended the trip. "I've never experienced Independence Day," he says. Literally never. Underneath the excitement, there's something closer to disbelief. That people he'd never met in person cared enough to make sure he didn't miss it.
A lot of people are saying, Jordan, stay, don't leave. You're a national treasure of the USA. You're literally showing the Brits what the USA is actually like. Unfortunately, I can't stay because I'm here on holiday. As you know, being a Brit from the UK, you've got to come to America and go. Unless there's ways to stay. And my flight home is in a couple of days. And a lot of people have told me, Jordan, stay until the 4th of July. Just stay. Because it's going to be a once in a lifetime opportunity. And I've never ever experienced Independence Day. Literally never. And as you know, I would love to stay. If I could, I would literally change everything and just stay for Independence Day.
This is what changed them. Not one grand moment, but a slow accumulation of small ones. A costume, a chant, a prank, a decision to stay a little longer than planned. Somewhere along the way, these visitors stopped being outsiders looking in. Ask what they'll actually remember, and for two British men sitting in front of trays of Texas barbecue, the answer is simple. A rib bigger than either of them expected, meat that comes off the bone before the fork even finishes pulling. One calls it gorgeous. The other says it plainly. A 10 out of 10.
We're at HEB trying some proper Texas barbecue. Have a look at this.
Wow, this is nice. This is good food. You know it's good when it just falls off a bone. Look at that. Wow. That is gorgeous. This is the biggest rib I've ever seen.
Dad, HEB barbecue out of 10 then.
10 out of 10. Unbelievable.
Massive shout out to HEB barbecue manager John and pitmaster Samuel for a fantastic experience and some top-notch food.
Late at night, in an empty parking lot, an American woman walks toward the camera and starts reciting something from memory. Not a song, not a slogan, but the words that opened her country's founding document.
Hell yeah, I'm proud to be an American because we, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty. To ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. Let's go!
Perhaps that's the real answer to the question this whole trip kept asking. What is this place actually like? It's a country that hands strangers gold Lego trophies at midnight. That greets you on the sidewalk for no reason. That turns a gas station into a pilgrimage and a grocery run into a small adventure. That somehow makes thousands of miles from home feel like exactly where you're supposed to be. Every fan who came to watch the World Cup thought they were there for the football. What they left with was something they never planned for at all. A completely different idea of what America actually is. They never expected it to be like this. But once they saw it, none of them wanted to leave.